Hey guys, it's Bill Herman with the Creative License Podcast and the Entertainment Experience. Thanks again for being a part of the show. Today I want to talk a little bit about life and work and family. Balance really is what I'm talking about. A lot of guys and girls, people that are in an artistic job, whether it be as a DJ or a band or an actor or any kind of artistic job where you make your money from what you do, honestly have a difficult time balancing your work life and your home life. I know this because many DJs, they can't keep a girlfriend. Or in the artistic world, husband and wife situations, there's a higher rate of divorce because that balance is not there. That communication between your spouse and yourself and your art form is really not there. Balance really is about being honest with yourself and with the people you share your life with, and being able to create a boundary between the hard work that you do for your clients and for yourself and for the money, and then that boundary that takes you outside of it. And nowadays, it's become more difficult to create that boundary. It's even more difficult just for us as performers. If you're a single operating actor, performer, artist like I am, you don't have a big office where you go to. I have an office in my home. And in fact, where I shoot these are in my home. So it makes it even more difficult because what's happening while I'm even doing this, my brain is telling me, well, I got laundry to do. And boy, those dishes aren't going to do themselves. I got to pick up my kids at 3 o'clock. I have a haircut later and my wife's a hairdresser, so I get to see my wife. Oh my gosh, I need to call the guy who's supposed to vacuum and to clean the carpeting. And I need some lawn care being done. These things, they wouldn't go through my head on a regular basis if I had an office to go to. You go to an office, you've got a real strong separation, right? You go to work, you think about work, you don't do anything but work. So that's what's going on. But at home, it's around you all the time. Even in my office, even I can close the door, I can lock the door, I still have that pull of what's necessary to be done for the day in my regular personal life. So here I have very little separation in those two things, and now that doesn't seem like there's any balance at all. It seems like I work until I have to do things with the family, and then when I'm doing stuff with the family, I know I've got things for work that I got to do, and when I'm at work, I know there's things that are family I got to do. So you're always being pulled one way or the other. Okay, the separation is when I'm at work, I'm at work. When I'm at home, I'm at home. And it becomes tougher and tougher to do, especially with our clients, because of Facebook and Instagram and Twitter and Snapchat and Messenger and texting. They want your time all the time, don't they? People we work for, especially those of us that do wedding receptions, they plan their weddings after their regular jobs, right? They don't think about their home life and their wedding stuff when they're at work. They come home at 5 o'clock and now they want our attention. And there is a point of that we need to be able to give them, but you need to be able to find that separation. It's okay. Your clients will wait for you if you're polite, if you have etiquette, and you care for them, to let them know, hey, you know something? I only do this during workday hours, and here are my workday hours. Or you separate some workday hours during the day and some workday hours in the evening. I've got 3 nights a week that I will meet with clients, only those 3. Otherwise, I have my family, okay? And then on the weekends, I give up one of my weeknights, if not sometimes 2 of my weekend nights, rather, to do an event. So where is the balance? Guess what? You need to create the balance. And to do that, you need to have the people you love around you and to be able to create that with them. That also comes with being honest about who you are and what you do, and making sure that those people in your life understand that your life is different than others. We don't have a 9-to-5 job. And if you do, it makes it even more difficult, right? You can work all day and then you got to do your business stuff at night. So really hard, specific boundaries are going to be very important for you to be able to not fall into the, oh dear Lord, I'm so burned out. Burned out is just because you don't ever feel like you're not working. you're you're the only one that can create those boundaries. So sit with a calendar, create specific office hours, times of operation that you're going to work, and then give the rest to yourself or to your family. If you're not know where to, and heck, if you don't know where to start with your wife, with your girlfriend, with your children. Here's a great example. Every year, I get a lot of bookings around specific dates that my wife would rather me not work, right? Her birthday, our anniversary, my kids' birthdays, around Thanksgiving and Easter and Christmas and New Year's Eve. There's specific dates she'd rather not have me work. She'll even pick a weekend in the middle of summer where she wants the whole family to go on vacation. Okay, fine. So for a while it was like, you don't understand, you're picking dates that I have to work, I've got a short amount of inventory. Okay, well, we just fought about that all the time. Until one day I said, okay, so what if I did work? Is there a cost, is there a price, an amount of money that you'd like to see me paid if I end up working on any specific dates? And she thought about it for a second and she said, well, yeah. And then she was kind of silly and threw out a huge amount. And I said, well, okay, well, let's just be realistic then. Here's the calendar. And you go and circle the dates that you find more important, and you put my fee for the evening on that night. And either I get that fee and I work and you're okay with celebrating your anniversary tomorrow, okay, or New Year's Eve, you don't have a problem the next day, or you just cross it out and say there's no amount in the world. Well, trust me, there's always the amount that my wife would like me to make. On New Year's Eve, and the price she puts down is about 15 grand. And believe it or not, I have worked New Year's Eve 3 times in the last 6 years. She is really excited about going out with me on New Year's Day if I make that kind of money on New Year's Eve. Now that's just one idea. And now you start to communicate. They start to understand. And you also now find a way to balance your life. Now, if you don't charge enough, that balance becomes more difficult. But that's a conversation for another day. What do you think of life balance? What kind of things do you do to balance your work life and your home life? I'd like to know. Write them down in the comments below. Check me out on Facebook. I've got my own Facebook page, plus there's the Creative License Facebook page. You can email me. You can call me. I'm really easy to find. Plus, I do have a workshop that happens here in the United States every single year. I've actually got a couple now here and there. If you want to be a part of the Entertainment Experience Workshop, let me know and I'll get back to you. Until next time, I'll see you on Creative License.